So you're here in Kansas City and you're wanting to know what to do for a weekend adventure, or even through the holiday season, what you can do with your family, your friends, your loved ones, and even those guests who come out of town and visit you. Well, you're not going to want to miss this video. It is all about Powell Gardens, and we're going to get to that right now. If you are new to this channel and you want to learn all there is to know about the Kansas City area, where to eat, where to sleep, where to live, where to play, then you've come to the right place. Just subscribe to this channel and click that bell so that you can be the first to learn when I post a new video. Hi, my name is Anita Cordell. If we haven't met, I'm a licensed real estate agent in the Kansas City area, as well as a team lead for the Yellow Brick Group. I help people buy, sell, relocate, and invest in our amazing city all the time. You're probably wondering, what is Powell Gardens? Powell Gardens is a 501c3 public charity, and it is funded by donations, admissions costs, gift shop sales, as well as you can even rent the venues that are out there. Some people will rent the venues for parties, weddings, and celebrations of all sorts. The mission and vision of Powell Gardens is to allow people to come in and experience learning how plants are so vital in our lives today. Powell Gardens allows for people to experience that by various ways. There's a lot of educational programs that are there. There's Gardening 101, there's a lecture at lunchtime that you can go to, there's work and learns, and there's even workshops. There's also some programs for schools and scouts. There's some guided programs for field journaling, nature investigation, there's science skills, nature games. There's also summer programs that are geared for K through 6th grade, and they're about 60 minutes long and different themes throughout the summer where you can choose which theme you want to go and send your kids to. All kinds of things that you can do to use it for educational purposes. They can play and they can learn all at the same time. You can use it for public schools as well as homeschooling. Your families are just going to have an amazing time here. The address of Powell Gardens is 1609 Northwest US Highway 50 in Kingsville, Missouri. It's just east of Lee Summit on 50 Highway. Now, whatever season that you go in, whether that is summer or winter or fall or spring, be sure and be prepared to be outside. If you are going to Powell Gardens in the summertime, you're going to want to make sure that you are dressed appropriately. Make sure that you wear your bug spray, make sure you wear your sunscreen, because it is going to be really hot out there during the summertime. And if it's the winter, same thing. Make sure that you're bundled up and ready for the outdoors. So we are going out tonight and we're going to be bundled up because we are experiencing the Evergy Festival of Lights. Now, the Festival of Lights starts at 4 o'clock versus some of the exhibits during the summertime will be during the day, but this is a Festival of Lights, so obviously it's got to be dark out. So let's bundle up and go out there to Powell Gardens and experience the Evergy Festival of Lights. I'm about ready to enter into the whole Powell Gardens experience, where we follow along on a trail and they'll take you through various paths and gardens and what have you. So let's go and take a look at what Powell Gardens has with the Festival of Lights. I'm so excited to walk through this with you. When we entered into Powell Gardens, it was still light outside, but this is what it looks like when it's dark. There's just a lovely essence and a lovely feel when you walk in. They've got several fireplaces going. You can sit down and eat a snack or drink a little drink if you want to right here in the lobby. Then you can go off to the right and see a gift shop there, and off to the left is just a little stand where you can purchase some snacks if you want to. And then down the hallway is another surprise. This in here is bringing a little bit of Powell Gardens from the outside in here so that we can experience it all year long. Check this out. We haven't even made it outside yet. It's truly enchanting. So you can walk in here and go to the Enchanted Tiki Bar, where you can get something to drink, sit down at one of the tables, enjoy the fountain, and get a lot of essence when it comes to what Powell Gardens is all about. Walk in here and just feel nature. Let's get outside and get going. As we're walking through, I know the sun has not dropped all of the way, but you can still see some of the dynamic things about what the staff here has done. So they've actually utilized a lot of the nature here to hang the lights. So you're going to see through the tour how that they've wrapped the lights around tree limbs and let them hang around the tree limbs. It just adds so much beauty to it. There's even lights cascading on whole tree trunks and just decorations throughout the trees. So I know that that's a normal thing when we are decorating our yards and getting ready for Christmas and making sure our yards have that festive feel. But this just adds a little bit more glam to that whole idea, because you're going to see just lights and icicles all through here. So I can't wait to show you more. And it looks totally different when the lights go out, or when the sun goes down rather. In the summertime, all of this is water. It's a big, huge fountain and has been renovated into something so beautiful. And then over in the distance is the wedding chapel, where you can rent it out for, of course, weddings, for corporate events. Look at those doors. So beautiful. We're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Look at that, guys. Can you imagine what it looks like? Bride and groom overlooking an amazing view cascaded with full of wildflowers. I'm just speechless about this. I've been out here before in the summertime. Wintertime, even though there's no wildflowers out or anything of that nature, you still can just feel the beauty around it. This fountain is on the outside of the chapel. And funny story, my friend who is recording this, her grandfather fell in at a wedding. Let's keep going around. The sun is going down and the lights are starting to pop. Hey, I just wanted to give you a quick message. If you like this video so far, give it a thumbs up. It helps this channel. And also subscribe to this channel and click that bell so that you can be the first to learn when I post something new about our amazing city. Now let's get back to Powell Gardens. Okay, it would not be Powell Gardens without a butterfly light display. Of course, they have the butterfly gardens. So this is the Fountain of Light here at Powell Gardens. It is beautiful and synced with music. So there's this cute snow globe. You can stand in front of it and get a picture of it. It would make a perfect photo op for you or your family or your loved ones. And now let's go to the warming stations. Have this like cute shop right in the middle of it, so where you can order all kinds of things. You can order nuts, you can order popcorn. We got their hot cider. Aren't you jealous? And we also got a bratwurst. So they've got hot dogs, nachos, chips, even a sugar cookie. So you'll be taken care of if you come out to Powell Gardens. While I was here getting the cider that you are so jealous that you're not getting right now, unless you come out here, I was speaking with actually a lady by the name of Becky. She's one of the gardeners here at Powell Gardens. So we were talking about some of the things that they do over the summer. So keep your eye on July, because that's where they do the butterfly festival. Sometimes they will do a tropical butterfly where they lock them all into this conservatory and you can walk in and see them. Right next to the place where we got the oh so popular apple cider is a silo. We took the elevator up and walked the stairs down, but they've got a display that is so beautiful, and then you can go all the way to the very top and look at your view. Right outside of where the silo is, you can walk through a maze of lights. just walking through the lights is probably going to make your head spin as well as be such a magical experience. So this is where the kids can come. They can write letters to Santa, and then they put their letters to Santa into the Santa box. I wonder what a realtor will write to Santa in my letter, in my wish list. So, dear Santa, I had to sit in the oversized chair in the children's garden. Whoa! The only feedback that I have is there's not very many trash cans walking around. So I drank this, you're going to be so jealous that you didn't have this cider fairly quickly when we were walking around, but I had to carry it around the whole time. So be sure and bring your trash bag, tuck it in your bag or whatever, because you'll want to throw stuff away and carry it easily. So that'd be my only suggestion. I'm standing on the deck here overlooking just this main walkway. We've got the snowman fishing, and you've got all kinds of blue lights and white lights. And also on the deck is some benches and chairs where you can come out here and just relax and enjoy the night. Our experience was so wonderful. It was the first time I had ever been out to Powell Gardens when the Festival of Lights were occurring, so I am so excited to do this video. It took about an hour and a half. You'll want to make sure that you give yourself enough time to not just come out here and walk through it really quickly, but really enjoy the path and really enjoy the lights and really enjoy even stopping and getting that hot cider or something to eat. There's something here for everyone. Especially don't forget Friday and Saturday nights, Santa will be coming, so you can have your kids write a letter to Santa and visit with him as well. So be sure and come on out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will come out to Powell Gardens and support local owned and operated business. And be sure, and if this video is something that you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and be sure and click that bell so that you can be the first to learn when I post something new about our amazing city. And as always, to buy or sell, call Anita Cordell, #AnitaHome, because there's no place like home.